Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we are talking about knives that are similar to other knives, and if you like this knife, you will definitely want to try this other knife. So, starting the list off, we have the KIZER DEVIANT. Now, this is a sheepdog design. I absolutely love this knife. I love sheepdog's designs, period. It has incredible action, and if you like this knife, you will 100% love the KANSEPT CONVICT. They're both sheepdog designs. This one is a bit more premium, so the price does go up. Now the steel on the Deviant is M390. This is S35VN, but you get a full titanium frame lock, steel lock bar insert, and it is oh so good. It feels very premium. It has that ridiculous smoothness, and the detent is perfection. The access to the lock bar is great. Now, you do want to make sure you get the double thumb studded version, because there is another version of this that only has a disc on one side. You don't want that one. You want this one. It is better. It has a better sharpening choil. Dual thumb stud, so you can reverse flick, which is a really good reverse flick. The ergonomics are really good, and yeah, I can't recommend this one enough. Now, with all of these, this can also go vice versa. If you have the one, you probably would love the other. Next is the CIVIVI PRAXIS. Everybody loves the CIVIVI PRAXIS. And you know what the PRAXIS is very similar to? The ALLURUS. The FERUM Forge ALLURUS. These guys are so similar. It's incredible. I would probably put money that somebody over here might have had some influence or did design this. Now, the blade shape is identical. You have the thumb ramp, ergos, choil, all the good stuff. And I gotta say, it's amazing. The ALLURUS is an amazing knife. And if you like the PRAXIS, yes, it's a little bit bigger. Yes, it's more of a beater in a way, and I mean that because, you know, it's G10, you can kind of throw it around a little bit, liner lock, more affordable. But if you like this knife, you will definitely love the ALLURUS. It is basically a premium version of the CIVIVI PRAXIS. Amazing flipping action, 20 CV steel, and the detent is tuned so well you can easily reverse flick it, but it's still good for the flipper tab. So it has the cutout to the lock bar on the inside, so the clip is not as bad as the FERUM or the Archbishop 3.0. Has the same clip, but this clip works a lot better because it's not on top of the lock bar. So it's amazing in every way. So yeah, if you like the PRAXIS, you definitely might want to try the ALLURUS. Next, the KERSHAW Bare Knuckle. The KERSHAW Bare Knuckle is an awesome USA-made knife that's very affordable, and in my opinion, probably the best USA-made knife under $100. It has 14C28N aluminum scales with a sub frame lock, deep carry clip, and it has flipping action. Really good flipping action. And it's an awesome EDC. Now, this blade shape is what kind of makes this thing so awesome. It's a kind of a sheep's foot, upswept sheep's foot, but the utility cuts are fantastic. It makes for great cutting performance, and you know, it's a relatively easy blade shape to sharpen. Now, if you like this, I really think you will like this. I know there's a lot of differences here, but the price is very similar. The blade shape is very similar. Now, this one, instead of having a sub frame lock, it has a titanium frame lock, so a little bit more superior. So you're getting better materials, but for a similar price. Now, the thing is, though, is that you can get this in different options. You can get a more premium version, an M390 and carbon fiber. I have that one as well. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's an awesome, you know, either one are great. This one's the D2 version, so a little bit more affordable, but you still have all the premium materials, and they actually did good quality micarta on this one. Titanium pocket clip that works great in and out of the pocket. Good access to the lock bar. The whole deployment is amazing. So yeah, there's quite a bit of differences here since this is a regular flipper, but because the hole deployment is so big and it's kind of a key shape, even if you're not good at front flipping, that's okay. You don't have to be with this because this is a great thumb flicker. So Awesome choice. So yes, I think if you like this knife and you really love the blade shape on this and love how this works for you, then you're really gonna like the 129, the TWOSUN TS 129, because it's slicier, better geometry, and yeah, a little bit more premium. Next, the KANSEPT REVERIE, a Justin Lundquist design. Awesome knife. This comes in many different options. Really nice looking options too. So the model that we are going to compare to does not have as many choices, but I think vice versa. If you like the other one, you'll really like this one. If you like this one, you'll really like this one, because they're both Justin Lundquist designs. They both have the exact same action, which works so good. This is such a good top flipper. Probably the best top flipper you could get, because it's kind of like just lighting a lighter. I mean, it's so easy. You just put your thumb up there and it has good traction and yank down. Now with the REVERIE, unlike the DLORME, the DLORME is only a liner lock version. It does come in two different options, but liner lock version, 20 CV, titanium, milled titanium pocket clip, stupid action. I mean, this thing is guillotine and as smooth as you can get. The REVERIE is also a liner lock, but comes in a titanium bolster lock as well. So there is a premium version of this in more premium materials, but the base model, 154 cm, G10 scales, liner lock action, deep carry clip. So yes, this is more of an upgraded version, and it's kind of a middle ground in between this and the premium version of this. You know, so if you want something in between this one and the exact same thing in the premium version, then you might want to go here, because it's right dead smack in the middle. You're getting the premium steel, not so premium handle materials, titanium milled pocket clip, so that's a little bit more premium, and you still have that stupid good action that's just super fidgety and super fun. I would say that this one has even better action than the REVERIE. Next, the GAYLE Bradley, SPYDERCO GAYLE Bradley. Awesome knife. I really like it, but there are some downsides to it. Now, the beautiful thing about it is the way it functions, the way it works as a tool. This is one of the best work knives you can buy. One of. Hollow ground M4 blade, deep hollow grind, about 10 thousandths behind the edge. Complete neutral ergos. Liner lock action, hold deployment. Now, where this thing slacks is the action. Not the best detent, no access to the lock bar. I cut this one back, but it is horrifying when you first get it. But if you like this knife, and this knife is up your alley, and you do like it as a tool, you will absolutely love the ELEMENTUM button lock. Same exact blade shape. I mean, you just take away the hole deployment. You have the exact same blade shape, so you're going to get that nice deep hollow ground blade, spear point, so the utility cuts are going to be good, push cuts, neutral ergos, just like the GAYLE Bradley, so no matter what direction you're cutting in, it's going to work great. Now, the downside to this one is that it's somewhat of a gravity knife. It's locked when it's closed, and you have to push the button, let it swing out, and then it locks in place when it's open. Now, I can easily reverse flick it. You just got to push the button and then kick it out and let go of the button. And it's fun. I personally love it. A lot of people really wish this thing had like a liner lock or a detent or a button lock with a detent rather than locking closed, but it is what it is. But if you love using this as a tool, this will be probably even better, because it's more fidgety and the action is better. It's a lot smoother, it's a lot faster, but the cutting performance is very similar. Next, the KIZER Cormorant. Now, this is the titanium frag version, and it is awesome. It is very fidgety. I think they have an XL version possibly coming. But yeah, very fidgety. You have all these deployment options. This one's 20 CV, titanium frag, titanium milled pocket clip. Very fidgety. Has a cool sound to it. Now, the knife that I think, if you like this, you will definitely like this, is a bit different, because it's not a button lock. The TWOSUN TS 195, the TWOSUN TS 195. It is an integral though, so you're going to get the frag pattern. It's very similar to the Cormorant, but It's not a button lock or a liner lock. It is an integral frame lock. Steel lock bar insert, ceramic caged bearings, and because it's an integral, meaning it's all one solid piece, you can take apart and do everything through this little window right here, and it's very easy. Now the similarities are it has all these deployment options just like the Cormorant. So it's very, very fidgety. You have the flipper tab, you have the front flipper that works in all the little tricks, you know, that are all the little positions you can flip a front flipper. You can do it very easily with this. Then you have this nice sharp fuller that works for the thumb flick, the reverse flick, and you can basically flick it with any finger. Ergonomically, it is kind of similar. Not perfect, but they do have a lot of similarities, and you can choke up right there. It is a Wharncliffe blade, an M390 steel, and it is a bit more premium than this one, but the price tags are not too far apart from each other, and if you like this, you'll definitely like this, especially if you really like to fidget. Now, if you like this content, let me know down in the comments, because I will make more videos like this. I could have went on and on, but I wanted to make it nice and short and sweet for you guys. But the next one is the CJRB SCORIA. I absolutely love this knife. I love the profile of it. I love the size of it. Ergonomically, it's lightweight, very snappy, good action, multiple deployments. It has ARRPM 9 steel, G10 scales, titanium mill pocket clip, titanium pivot collar, and titanium thumb studs. It is pretty fidgety, very smooth. Now, for a very similar price, something that's also similar in a lot of ways, you can go with the KANSEPT PRETATOUT. If you like this, you'll most likely like this. Ergonomically, this is a lot slimmer, so this one is a bit more comfortable in the hand than this one. Now, this one you can choke up with, this one not so much, but you're not too far away from that cutting edge, so it's not bad. Good access to the liner lock, very smooth on the drop. The detent is nice and crisp, and then unlike the SCORIA, like the SCORIA, it has thumb stud action, which is really, really good. But it also has a fuller for the reverse flick. So even more fidgety. The blade shapes are kind of similar. They're both somewhat drop pointish blades. They're both going to function very similarly. And this one comes in 154 cm, the ARRPM 9 steel. They're kind of similar in a lot of ways. Titanium milled pocket clip that works great, by the way. Same thing with the SCORIA. The clip works great. So lots of similarities, especially, you know, if it's your style. Now, if you really like this, there are other options of this, like more premium options, like the Damascus titanium frame lock version with a Damascus pocket clip. And this is a very affordable way to get Damascus. I'll tell you what, KANSEPT has a lot of great knives that use Damascus for a very affordable price. So if you like what you see here, and this is a beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. So, you know, the looks are there, the action and the quality is there, and the price is right. But the SCORIA does not come in a premium option. But like I said, though, if you're in this price range, you still have this one. But there you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.